So welcome back to Eurotruck 2. Welcome back to the latest version of the harsh Russian map. I know that the beta version of Eurotruck is now available for 1.54, but we are sticking with 1.53. We have the R12 version of the harsh Russian map. We're on a trip from Ulan-Ude up to this location here, Mihailovka, which was over 300 miles away. We have still got 250 miles to go. We are there, out there, and we're about to join the main road again from a little diversion, and we're going to drive for a couple of hours to see how we go, because we're also in the winter mod that comes with the map, which is optional, and there are 3 files for the winter mod, and there is actually 2 downloads for this winter mod for the map. The first one is bugged. The first one only had 2 files, but the second version of it, has 3 files that have to be installed in the correct order. There is an order list that comes with the download. You only have to look at the websites. You will find the map, but make sure you find the correct version of it. Right, so I have got the background map that comes with this map. I've got it out because it doesn't allow you to zoom out like this, and you can see the whole map. So if you want my advice, don't bother with the background map. This is much better. It allows you to see the whole of the map. Right, so like I said, we're just going to drive for a couple of hours. We're in the Oshkosh, the military truck, which is the best one for this map. And I believe that the version I'm using is still for 1.49. There hasn't been an update to this truck for quite some time, but it still works. So let's go. Let's get the diff lock on.
Are you ready for the best vaccine ride you've ever had?
Yep, let's get this show on the road.
One thing you'll also notice is that there are new trailers in this map. This is one of them that I'm hauling at the moment. And
right.
The interesting thing about it is that the rear axles on this trailer actually counter steer.
Right.
And it means that the trailer can turn in a very tight circle. Just watch the rear wheels. They're actually steering. I'm actually going wide. There you go, that's better. You can actually see that the rear axles are steerable on this truck. They counter steer from how you're steering the direction of the actual tractor itself. But it does make it much better for turning in tight corners. Also, one thing to say is that, remember, this truck has the off-road axles on it, so the truck is actually raised off the road a bit higher, and it's actually even more suitable for this trailer as well. Right, so let's see if the AI vehicles are so dumb, they just keep coming towards you. Right, we'll go this way to get back on the road. We've now got a big traffic jam. So this winter mod that comes with the map is not Grimes winter mod, because it doesn't really function with this map at all, but for the most part this actually works quite well. There are off-road areas where certain types of dirt and mud, the snow doesn't gather on it, but and the road surfaces, some of the rough road surfaces, it won't have a snow cover, but I'm quite impressed with it. And of course, the one thing about this map is that the northern part of the map is always in winter. All of this section here is always in winter, right along out to the tundra area, which is just an ice road. All of that's always in winter. That's permanent winter in the map. Now, of course, with this winter mod, the whole of the map is winter. the interesting thing would be to actually drive along this area, bear in mind how bad the weather gets up there, but also combine that with the winter mod, and it would make it really virtually impossible to see where you're going. So we'll see how things go here. This is fairly straightforward. This is a road I've driven many, many times. So let's go. Say we're only going to do this a couple of hours. That's the intention up until sort of lunchtime, because 250 miles, according to the top of the HUD, will take us at least 6 hours. And that doesn't include detours, I hasten to add. So we've got a little bit of blue sky at the moment. This map is notorious that when you have the weather activated, it's a periodic thing. You can virtually time it. You will get regular rain, or in this case, you will get regular snow. And you can see that the tyres kick up the snow particles as well. Now again, you can drive like this behind these vehicles, or you can try going on inside to get past them. You're obviously taking your life in your hands, because you end up hitting road signs and all sorts of stuff. I was reading on one of the Russian websites where I download these maps. There's quite a lot of people have issues with this map, particularly setting it up. There's people asking questions like, can you use it in, with another combo? Of course you can't. It's a standalone map, and why would you when it's such a big map? But many people have difficulty setting it up, and once you've done this, set this map up a number of times, as I've done over the years, it's very easy. In fact, it couldn't be easier now that you don't have to disable other map mods. But you can see that some of the dirt here has got snow effect on it. Not all of it has. One interesting thing is that in Ulan-Ude, which is where I started, the actual footpaths in the town have footprints in the snow, and I've never seen that before. So on we go. Again, this section I've driven many times, so I know what's to come, apart from roadworks where I hit the signs. These double trailer trucks are very slow, so we get past them. And it's always difficult to overtake on this road, but if you can overtake on the inside, you'll get past them. So we've done 3 miles already. It's another one of these double trailer trucks. They're the slowest thing in the road. Now, I've mentioned this many times before. There is one area of this map that always crashes. And again, I'm not sure if this is it. No, I don't think it is. The thing about the snow or the winter effects of this mod that comes with the map, it does disorientate you on a route that you're so familiar with, you know, without any snow effects around. Now that you're driving in the snow, you do get sort of a little bit confused on some of the roads. Now, I've just realised something, that my chat on this stream setup is set to an old one, and the chat probably isn't working. I think I need to fix that. But I need to test something to actually see if it does work. Hang on a minute. I'm guessing it might not. I don't think it is. I do not think it is working. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Right, now let's see if we can get this fixed. Hang on. Let's remove that. Let's add a source. Now we need a URL. Where are we? Web page. Let's try this. And then what we need to do is try a test on that again. Yeah, that's worked. So now I forgot to actually change this. Let me change the layout. Preserve aspect ratio. We want to change that. We'll go down like that. Go down to there. Go down to there. That's a bit big, but let's see if that works. Hang on. Hang on. We need to get rid of something else as well. Right, that's an old one, so we're going to remove that. I wish I'd actually remembered to do this before I bloody well started. Right, remove that. Add source. Web page. Put that in. OK to that. Bring that across there. Move that sort of like that. That'll do it. Right, I think that's fixed it. I think the chat's working now. Right, we should be good to go. Let me just get that fixed. Hang on a minute. That's better. Right. Now, where were we? We're on this detour, that's where we are. Yeah, the one thing you can get, I think I've got the weather set to, or the likelihood of rain I've got set to 15%. But this map will regularly give you precipitation. at very regular intervals. So we are guaranteed we're going to get snow at some point in this trip, and probably more than once as well. Like I say, we're going to be here probably up until sort of lunchtime, because we won't finish this. We've still got 242 miles to go, and you've got to remember that's real miles as well. Yeah, I quite like these. I mean, this isn't a bot trailer, this is a company trailer that I've picked up, but I really like them because of these rear steerable axles. It means that the turning circle of the whole rig is very sharp. So these rear axles all counter steer. One other thing, it's -1 on the info. We've been down as far as -8, which is actually, considering it's set in Russia, it's actually quite mild. And these are the parts of this map, especially on this road, this actual section. These are the bits that frustrate you because you have these detours and you're speed restricted, and very often, more often than not, you are stuck behind a whole line of traffic. And then once you get out onto the main road again, it's still so difficult to overtake them because of the oncoming traffic. So that's where trying to use that inside technique will get you through traffic that's holding you up. It's dangerous to do it, of course, but you can't be stuck behind them for an hour. Right, now here's a chance. Right, that takes care of that.
Turn right.
And that's us through it. And there's another one of those double trailer blue trucks up ahead.
Turn right.
They only ever go at the one speed, those trucks. Far too bloody slow, that's what the speed is. That deals with that problem. Let's see if we can get a few more miles in. I've just changed the chat there. I don't know whether you're still there, Tam. I've just changed it to top chat. Now I can see your text. Yeah, you can put all sorts with this the cab mod for all the different bits and pieces, bottles of water, characters out of Star Wars. Well, the snow will be coming, I can guarantee you that. We ain't getting any at the moment, but we will definitely get it. 100% guaranteed we will get a blast of snow at some point. That's another one of these bloody blue trucks. Yeah, I don't know what his idea was for putting them in, obviously to slow you up even more, as if it's not bad enough. No, that's not a double trailer one, no. The double trailer blue truck is an annoying thing that he's added into this map, or added into the traffic. They're as bad as London buses, you don't see one and then three come along at once. Hang on a minute, I'm too busy reading the chat. Oh, you want to get this map installed, Tam. This is for the men. Every other normal map is for the boys. This is for the men, this map. This definitely sorts the men out for the boys driving in this damn thing. You've got to be nuts to do that. Especially now that it comes with this winter mod for it as well. I mean, this part of the map's fine in terms that the weather doesn't really get bad. But if you go to the northern part of the map where it's permanently winter and you've got whiteout conditions anyway, all you need to do now is add a snowstorm to it, and that makes it even bloody more difficult. And I haven't been there yet, and I've got very little intention of going up to the northern part of the map if I can help it. But I've seen various different winter mods for the game. Probably the best known one is Grimes winter weather mod, but notoriously it does not work well with this map. It affects the textures, landscape goes missing and that sort of stuff. So this is one that's been made specifically for this map, and it works pretty well. Yes, there are going to be areas where it doesn't work quite as well. There's also been a problem in recent versions of the map with textures missing on certain AI trucks and trailers that are by the side of the road. And there is one in the game that I've already seen where the texture's missing. But apart from that, the snow effect's actually pretty good. Now, see, I lose patience very quickly in this, and I tend to do stupid stuff to get by all of these things holding us up. But it's only having this truck that allows me to do that, because a normal truck, you won't be able to do this. This has got the right gearbox for it to get by all of this stuff that holds us up. And we've got a really steep section coming up a little while, I think. Again, it just gets a wee bit confusing remembering where you are with this. The snow disorientation. It's like real driving when you're driving in real snowy weather. you lose landmarks. You don't see landmarks, and it makes driving that bit more confusing. You have to be more careful. This is exactly the same, especially when it starts snowing. You sort of lose all your bearings. You don't see regular landmarks that you notice each time on a route that you drive all the time. Babukin. Well, that's the English translation anyway. Yeah, I do take chances when I'm driving in this map because I lose patience being stuck behind a lot of stuff. Right, I'll see you later. I know it's boring to watch.
Continue straight. Continue straight. Continue straight.
No, coldest pillow, he's actually telling the truth. Right, off we go again. I haven't looked in VP4. Well, I've been in this morning playing Cowboy, obviously, but I haven't looked to see whether maybe Interchange-X and Albinario have quickly set their match. I don't know whether that's going to happen. Well, the snow is coming, as I said it would. We'll get the first few flakes on the windscreen, or the windshield as they call it in America. So we're going to have a bit of snow here in a little while. Just the early flakes of it. And now we're going to start doing a bit of up and down climbing here. And of course we're stuck in a queue of bloody traffic. And I bet one of the double trailer blue trucks is there. What the deadline date was for them. Was it the 11th that they've got? Did they not get the best part of a week to get that match played? Maybe I mixed myself up. But I thought I said last night that the deadline date coincides with the start of the straight pool. Now, there's a video on YouTube that you should be watching, and it's Mike Siegel. He gives a guide to straight pool. It's a tutorial video, and you should be watching it. How do you spell his surname? S-I-E-G-A-L. Mike's. It might be like that. If you go to YouTube and you search Mike Siegel, straight pool tutorial, there's a video that he has done. It's quite an old video, but there's a lot of very, very good advice in terms of playing straight pool that he gives you, that you can apply in Virtual Pool 4. Right, this will be a while getting up this hill. might still be giving away the first £50. That's maybe we still try to do. Come on, let's get there. Managed to get up to fourth gear. We're flattening out now. Right, now that we've gone up, we need to go down. Temperatures dropped 2 degrees since the snow started. I think my driver's just wearing a t-shirt. Well, I don't think he played badly. I mean, Albinario was making just as many mistakes as he did, but you know, there are very, very fine margins as to you know, how the match goes. I mean, he did well to get those racks back, but you know, it's hard work when you've got such a big deficit to try and eat into, and of course, the longer it goes on, the closer Albinario's getting to the finishing line. So Spectre Don just simply ran out of racks at the end of the day. He sort of almost got back onto his coattails, and then it went away from him again at the end. And that's how it's been. And you know, Albinario's done him twice there in recent tournaments. That the 2024 9 ball, he done him pretty much at the same time, took him out at 13-7, and he's done him in the 10 ball as well. And Albinario, of course, has got into the match against Interchange X as hot favourite, and I just think that Interchange X had his worst match in that hot seat match against Cobra. That was where he never took all of his opportunities that he had, and that cost him. And if he can find that consistency that he's had in all his matches up until then he can be a real danger to Albinario, especially if Albi's making mistakes. I mean, look at the two stupid things that Albinario did last night. He had no explanation for them at all at the end of the match. But if Interchange X is on his game and takes the chances he does get and doesn't give them away, then he could give Albinario trouble. I've no doubt about that. But he has to believe that. That's the thing. But you still got to say Albinario is going to be the red hot favourite. That might work against him. You know, he might. I don't think Albinario is the type to go into the match thinking it's a foregone conclusion and all he has to do is show up. If he does that, then he's asking for trouble. But it's the one last chance that the neutral viewer has of somebody breaking up this sort of double act of Albinario and Cobra. Interchange X has got everything resting on him to try and do that. And I think we all know who Cobra would rather play in the final. Seeing as he's already got one up in Interchange X, Cobra will be looking forward to have a second opportunity to deal with him. But I think Cobra's probably resigned to the fact that it's more than likely going to be Albinario. Now, this is the dangers of this map when you've got a level crossing where there's no barriers, and you've got a live railway track as well. We jammed against that car. There's one of the, I think this AI vehicles, he can't reverse back far enough, I don't think. Oh, there he is. Right. And he managed to stop in time for the train. one thing as far as Cobra's concerned is, if you look at it from one point of view, he can't afford to have a bad match, and he hasn't really had one in the tournament, which is why he's got to the final. And if he has a bad match, then whether it be Albinario or Interchange X he plays, that could be him missing out on a great opportunity to add at least one more title to his list, because he's trying to chase down Albinario, and he can't afford Albinario to win another one. He just goes further and further away. Yeah, well, the snooker's knocked in the head, don't forget. I don't think the snooker's happening, because the straight pool's running right into when the snooker was due to start. And I think that's basically what Steve's decided. Because, you know, the one thing you were guaranteed is you were more than likely going to have a pool house for straight pool, and I think the snooker's been knocked in the head, mate. Or you need to drum up a lot more people to sign up into the thing. Well, don't forget what I mentioned last night as well is that the 9-Ball World Championships anniversary comes up in about the 24th of March. If you go and do a search and type in 2024 and then click on events, you will see that we're at almost at the anniversary of the 9-Ball World Championships. So they're due next as well. And it might not be a bad thing at the end of the day to miss out on the snooker until there's a lot more people show interest in actually playing in one. Well, this snow hasn't really came to a great deal. Well, it'll give you more time to practice. Let's see if we can just bump traffic out the way. Now, if I remember right, this whole section is all speed restricted, so you end up just crawling for no apparent reason. There's no reason for us to be crawling at this sort of speed limit. 19 miles an hour, that's a pile of crap. Be here all day trying to get through this. Have you ever played the Batman game? What? I think I played Batman Arkham Asylum many moons ago, and I can't remember whether that was on the PC or on the PS3 that when I had an account. Well, I still have an account, but I haven't booted up the PS3 for many a year. It's sitting here thick with dust. Yes, I played that. I played at Batman Arkham Asylum, which was crazy, but I've never played any other Batman games since. Yeah, we need to get through this section. This is far too slow. Right, well, we started this trip with 250 miles to go. We've still got 218, and I said I'd do this up to about lunchtime. So we've got about another hour to go, and then I'm heading out for food. Goodness knows what I'm going to have, but I'm going to head downstairs and have a look around, see what there is. Yeah, I thought we were in for a deluge of snow there, but we never really got any. You know something, that has got me right in the notion of having a big fish supper. But the problem is that we've got no chip shops open at this time up here. They don't open till like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. No, you know, all of the chip shops in the town. I mean, I've got two that are near me. They're obviously outside the town centre. There's one in the town centre that is open, like normal trading hours, because they get a lot of passing traffic. But the sort of ones that are out in the residential areas, they don't open till 4 in the afternoon. There's no point in them opening any earlier than that, because they don't get enough passing trade to make it worth their while. They'd put more, they'd spend more in overheads and wages than they'd actually take in. So most of ours are open from like 4 o'clock till 9 or 10 at night, but no later than that now. And this, as I said, this is all speed restricted at 19 miles an hour for absolutely no reason that I can think of, other than just to slow you down. And if I had sat there just in the queue of traffic, we would be here all day trying to get through this section. Whereas you're far better taking some risks and getting through it all as quick as you can. That's why I miss the fact that there's no Harry Ramsden's in Glasgow anymore. I'd been to Harry Ramsden's 2 or 3 times in Glasgow, going for a proper cod and chips, which was lovely, with a side order of mushy peas and all of that stuff. But it wasn't making enough money and it's shut down. Long gone. It's been probably gone for the best part of 15 years, and I've never seen one anywhere else up here. In fact, for all I know, they might have went out of business and I missed the headline. Well, that's it. Oh, hang on, I've hit that. Right, there we go. Trying to get these wipers off. See, the game controller ends up being multifunctional. It ends up doing 2 or 3 things. Sometimes if you quickly press one of the buttons, it'll do something, but if you hold one of the buttons, it'll do something else. And the up and down and left and right bit on the Xbox controller does exactly that. If I press the down arrow, it will start the wipers going, but if I press and hold the down arrow, it will actually cut the engine off. So you've got to do it quite quickly to put the wipers on and off. without shutting the truck down. Well, one good target to get to would be down to just under 200 miles still to go. That would be a good time to go for my lunch. This is us back onto the main road again. That was yet another detour. I don't know why he stopped there, because I was nowhere near him. In fact, it's the fact that he stopped that I hit him. I'm beginning to wonder whether I've got the diff lock on or off here. Hang on, I think I've got it on. I think I've just turned it off. Only thing with this cab, there's not a light to tell you you've got the diff lock on or off. Yeah, that's why we're stalling a bit. Yeah, well, I've just switched the thing off. that should be it back on.
Turn right. Turn right.
Yes, I probably am. No, I don't know what I'm having for my lunch because I haven't looked. I have no idea, but I'll tell you something, it'll need to be something quite substantial because I am hungry. But as I was shown in the map there, this entire road that I'm on, right from the bottom southeastern end of it to the far north of it, is at least and probably more than 600 miles. No, they had no Welsh cakes in Tesco the other day when I did my shop because I always look for them. They get them in every now and again, and they haven't had them in for a good few months. Certainly well before Christmas they haven't had any. So now we're down to 201 miles to go. We're not desperate for fuel, but always like to top it up. We've still got a range of 700 miles, so we'll finish this trip no problem. Some good games on tonight. Paris Saint-Germain against Liverpool. I can't wait for that. Cannot wait for that one. That's going to be a cracker. Going to be a tough match for Liverpool, that, but you know, they've got the talent and the goal scoring ability. Then again, so have Paris Saint-Germain. Well, hard to tell what way the weather's going here at the moment. Yeah, that's a record result, that, in the Champions League in the knockout stages. Nobody's ever beaten anybody 7-1. Aston Villa had a good result as well. There was a rumour, do you watch, see, I listen, on my days off I listen to TalkSport, and I watch it on YouTube while I'm playing cowboy, and they were talking about the takeover of Rangers up here.
Turn right.
And Alan Burrell said that there was a rumour. There was a rumour. In fact, I'm not going to go right. I'm going to keep going because this just brings you back out to the same road, I believe. There was a very, very slight rumour going around that Red Bull were maybe showing some sort of interest in Celtic. So I don't know how much that rumour's going to spread. And I don't know that what's his name, Desmond, who's the main, who's got the biggest percentage of money in Celtic, Dermot Desmond, I don't know whether he would be into that. Dermot Desmond was very protective of the club since Celtic were virtually saved back in the day when we ended up getting a new stadium out of it as well. Ever since that happened, but it's a sort of, it's a bit of a sort of closed shop to let outsiders into Celtic. That's why I'd be very surprised if somebody like Red Bull got involved. In fact, it beats me why they would actually even be interested, to be honest with you. I mean, they've got their paws into Formula One, haven't they? Big time. And you also wonder why an American football company would want involved with Rangers. But I believe, from what I heard on the radio, they've got a share in is it Arsenal? It's one of the English Premiership clubs. They've got an interest in, and they've got an involvement in. But I can't remember what club they said. It might have been Arsenal. I'm not sure. Right, so we've achieved one objective, and that's to get below 200 miles. We're now at 197 miles to go. What time is it on my phone? It's 20 minutes to midday. So now what I'm looking for is a fuel station just to top up the tank, not that I need it, and also somewhere just to park up the truck. And then I'm going to get fed. Here we go with yet another detour. So you can see how the snow effects, they don't necessarily work in every surface, and now we're getting a bit of a glitch there with the reflections in the water, because you've also got ice effects in the water. So there's a wee bit of glitching, but this road surface that he's got here, the snow isn't having any effect on it. It is on, you know, patchy areas of it. But it actually, I mean, I don't think every snow mod and weather mod works 100% perfect, but surprisingly this works quite good, especially on this sort of surface where you've got the sort of hard packed snow effect on the road. That looks quite good. I think VP4 needs a lot more than Red Bull. Well, where was that? Down in Manchester or something like that, or London, because that's where guns are all the rage. Aye, London. Oh, it doesn't surprise us. That doesn't even make headlines up here anymore. In fact, it doesn't even probably make headlines in the news either. They're 10 a penny, gun incidents now. And if it's not guns, it's a knife. We're heading for oh, there's a repair spot up there. Is that closed off because of the detour? I think it is. Let me have a quick look. Hang on a minute. Because we've had a few. Oh, hang on, I need to put the brakes on as well, don't I? So that's where we are. And yeah, the detour. Where the hell is it? Is it up here? Yeah, we're out beyond that. I was looking to see where that repair sign was, but I don't see it. It's down here somewhere. It's down here somewhere, but we're actually bypassing it, so there's no point in looking anymore.
Ahead. Turn left. Turn left. Ahead. Turn right. Turn right.
Now this is a chance to have a look at these back axles of this trailer as we turn. Watch how they steer. It allows you to have a much tighter turning circle. But we're turning too soon, they're working too good. Hang on. But I never noticed that until a couple of days ago, that these new trailers are the counter steer at the back, and you can see how quick the trailer can turn because of it, which is ideal for this map. Right, on we go. We're still looking for a fuel station. Again, not that it's necessary, but it's also the place we can just park the truck and call it quits. We're now down to 195 miles to go. let's have a quick look at the map. Well, we've just come through Tanhoy. We've actually got quite a bit to go, and there is no sign of any fuel stops anywhere there. And the other thing is that the next one isn't until what the hell is that say? Kultuk, or whatever the hell it is. And that's quite a bit away. We're not going to get there at this moment in time. So what time is it? It's 11:48, just come up to noon. And you can see that some of the snow effects doesn't work on some of the bushes, if you notice that as well. You'll see some of those don't have any snow effect on it, or very little. But like I say, for the most part it works pretty well. What the hell did I hit there? Or did I hit that? I think I hit the crash barrier. I was having a sneeze at that particular time. I was muting the mic and having a sneeze. It's hard to tell what's happening with the weather. It looks up that direction like we might be heading into some more adverse weather condition, but yeah, we're blue sky over there. You never can tell. You've just got to look for those one or two little flakes on the windscreen, and then you know it's coming. And the last one we had wasn't really that much. It didn't come to a great deal. So while we've got clear weather and a reasonably good road, we might as well make the most of it. Get those miles down. I've just noticed something. Hang on a minute. Something that's just caught my eye there, I think. I think those trees are floating, or the landscape isn't levelled at this point. Hold on a minute. That's the other thing I keep looking out for. Yeah. You see how those trees haven't been levelled? They've just not been placed properly, or he's dropped the landscape after he's placed the trees and he hasn't married them up. So you can look through and see the railway line below it. It just looks ugly, and all it takes is 2 seconds to either raise the land or drop those trees in alignment with the ground. And then you don't see stuff like that going on. That's just being in too much of a hurry and not checking your work. Simple as that.
continue straight.
Got to get past this guy. He's the one that's holding up all the traffic. So it's now knocking on the door of 12 noon. We've achieved our target to get down to below 200 miles, which we've done. It is lunchtime here and I am really hungry, and we'll have one final look at the map. We will see that we started in Ulan-Ude, we've gone along this far, and we're almost at the point where once we get up sort of this area, we're looking for, it's up here, we're looking for the secret road that takes us up that way, and it's the road that you cannot see from the main road. It's a hidden road behind the village that takes us past the roadblock that's here. There's a roadblock there that you can't drive past, and the one way around it is taking this diversion here, this hidden route. But we won't get to that today because we're well away from it. We're still down there, and we're going to park up and we're going to go and get lunch, and we may well be back a little later on today to do the next part of this. So that's what we're looking for, just somewhere to get parked up. And we're at 9:30 in the morning, so we've got plenty of daylight to work with. Now there is a business up ahead, a company up ahead, so they're bound to be somewhere to just pull the truck in and get parked up. At least I hope there is. Let's see if there is. Hang on a minute, what the hell's down here? Nothing. Ah, right, that's where you can pick up a trailer. So it's not really much of a company, is it? And it's not really where we want to park the truck.
continue straight.
Now, I'm pretty certain I saw a detour sign there. Yeah, so that's a detour sign. And this might be, I think this is the point where the game can crash. So we're about to find out if it does or it doesn't. I think this ends up going along the shore, along the shoreline, but I think this is the point where this map has a tendency to crash. I think this is it, where it's always crashed in the past for me. This I think it's the route that I'm on now. I think it's this detour that may well manifest itself. We're about to find out, because I think it's just up in the road ahead here, and of course that would be a good point to quit the game. Yeah, this could well be it. This is where it's always crashed. Are we getting away with it? Has he fixed the crash? Well, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Now we're on. It says no entry or no through road, but we've got through it, so it didn't crash, which is a bit of a miracle. And now this takes us down to the shoreline. Yeah, this comes to a road end and then it turns left, and you're right on the shoreline if I remember right. We're struggling here. Almost at the crest. Right, well, here we are at the point that I suggested we were coming to. We're at the shoreline, and now we drive along the shoreline because this is all part of a detour. And well, we're now at the point where I need to go get lunch, and so we're going to call it quits here. And we might be back later on today to finish this off. So in the meantime, I will bid you good afternoon.